Well, everybody, when you look at this, this is the game of the week. It's going to be the Charlotte Hornets and the New York Knicks, two undefeated teams. Detroit has not played yet, so it's really hard to say undefeated. For the Detroit Pistons, for the Charlotte Hornets, sorry about this, they're 2-0. Muggsy Bogues is good. Larry Johnson, 10 points a game. Kendall Gill, 10. Remember, this is 8-minute quarters. They play a slow-down defensive style. Larry Johnson is good. Usually they pick it up. They're going to play the Knicks are the fourth in the East. Remember, the top 10 go. The New York Knicks, fourth in the East. They're 1-0 right now. You play a 52-game schedule. They have Mark Jackson and John Starks right there. Patrick Ewing, 8 points, 8 rebounds, no assists. Mark Jackson with 6 assists in a game. Very good. So when you take a look, the Knicks are 1-0. The Hornets are 2-0, first in the East. And when you take a look at these games, these are 8-minute quarter games, 35-second shot clock. And it looks really good, like high school rules. So we simulate until the playoffs, and we show every single playoff game. Every single game, that'll be in about 24 days. We want to get everybody. And the Knicks. Sorry about that. The Hornets and the Knicks coming up next. The Charlotte Hornets here at Madison Square Garden in New York. The Hornets will play the Knicks, and right now, John Starks, he's getting ready here as the New York Knicks looking very good. Starks is the leading. There's Mark Jackson, a lot of good assists. Bogues, Curry, Johnson, Reed, and Matt Kaminsky will be the center against Jackson, Starks, McDaniels, Oakley, and Ewing. And we're about ready to go in a 1991 replay. We always take a look at the camera, but you know what? It is what it is. So we're about ready to go. And we're underway, and Patrick Ewing, and they get it back to Jackson. They're going to push it up to Starks early. And here's John Starks to New York on really a defensive team. They are. Starks will go one-on-one, I believe, against Kendall Gill. Ewing to McDaniel. They want to cycle it around to get it to Patrick Ewing. That's big. They go to Mark Jackson. There's Ewing. Is he going to do a fadeaway against Kaminsky? Pulls and hits, and man, that's going to be Patrick Ewing in the first minute, a 2-0 lead. Muggsy Bogues is good at running their offense. They are, and you're going to see a lot of him. Muggsy out to Reed. That is actually, I believe, J.R. Reed. Here's Larry underneath. No good. Larry, his own rebound, and he slams it over the X-Man. And it is a 2-2 game. Early on in the first quarter here is Mark Jackson. Charles Oakley. Over to Mark Jackson. They're going to try and go in, and here's Ewing. Ewing, we're going to see all the games for today. Ewing's going to work against, that's going to be Matt Kaminsky. Goes ahead, Ewing shoots, no good, and that's going to be a foul underneath. I think it's going to be on the floor. Charles Oakley is fouled. And he's fouled by Larry Johnson. No, they're going to give him 2. And that was a big foul on Johnson. You only get 5 in this league, and he misses 1. So Larry Johnson goes out, and Charles Oakley again, 2-2 game. Got it 3-2. It's hard to score against New York, but New York has just amount of offense to be able to do stuff. There's pulls and fouled. Kendall Gill is fouled by John Starks, and that hurts. So now here's Kendall Gill. And he got 1. In the simulations, I'm going to put fouls up 100. And that's going to be 2. So Patrick Ewing, it's going to be a 4-3 game. It's going to be tough. Really is. 52 games. Every game means something. Jackson. Oakley. No. Rebound, and he got it. That's Williams. Bogues. Bogues to Curry. And Del Curry's good at 3. Guess who Del Curry's kid is? No. Oakley the rebound. And here come the Knicks the other way. They go to the X-Man. X-Man inside. X-Man scores. It's 5-4 New York. Xavier McDaniel, 7-4. And the X-Man, Gill. And that's going to be a foul. So that's going to be the first personal foul. 7-4. And Gill. And O'Gill, and he nails it again. It's going to be 7-5. Jackson. So Mark Jackson, he tried to make a move. Can't do it. Mark again. That's Wilkins. He can't have it, and we're going to steal it the other way. The Hornets will bring it down. Gill to Moxie. And that's an offensive foul there by Wilkins. That ain't Dominique. And it's 7-5 New York. So Jackson to Ewing. Ewing, no good. Offensive board. He puts it in. 9-5. And New York, again, they say the score, but here's Newman. Newman off to the side. Next, we're going to have football. Newman into Reed. Newman again. Scores. 9-7. Jackson again, and out of bounds. So Bogues. Newman scores. It's going to be 9-9. Bogues to Newman. Jackson now. Jackson again to Wilkins. And that's going to be a foul. Are they going to say he's shooting? No. So they're going to say he's not shooting. 9-9. 3 minutes to go here. And back is Jackson. Wilkins to Jackson. Wilkins, Ewing. Ewing, no! And Gaminsky the rebound. They're going to push it up to Gill. Gill to Muggsy. And blocked. They go to the X-Man. The X-Man the other way. The X-Man looking. The X-Man, a foul. No go to the line. So Matt Gaminsky with the foul there. And right now, the New York Knicks, the X-Man, Xavier McDaniel got his 3rd point. And now his 4th, he hits it. It's now 11-9 New York. So they'll pick it up. The Hornets are 2-0. They love to come into New York and go 3-0. It'd be a conference win. And Kendall Gill, it's 11-11. So here's Jackson. Jackson into Charles Oakley, no. Remember, it was Charles Smith that went to Pitt. Moxie one-on-one. They go to Newman. He's hit on the ground, and Oakley the other way. Wilkins to Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Jackson to McDaniel. Missed it. And Gill the other way. Here they go. Kendall Gill. 11-11, a minute and a half to go. Gill to Reed, to Gill again. Gill is number 13. Charlotte Hornets are a good basketball team. And right now, Gill trying to maybe go. He goes to the outside. Here's Newman. I love the ball movement in this league. I really do. Newman, no. Rebound, Reed, no. And McDaniel the other way. Here's McDaniel. They go up to Vandeweghe. Into Oakley. Slams it through. And it's 13-11 with a minute to go here in the first. Kiki Vandeweghe played for the Denver Nuggets. And a timeout. Timeout. New York 13, Charlotte 11. Under a minute. So 13-11, New York leads the Charlotte Hornets. Here in the first, under a minute. Gill. Oh, what a play. What a play, Legner. Put it in. He was inside to give and go. And now it's 13-all. 13-all. Anthony. Over to Wilkins. Wilkins again. Vandeweghe. To Ewing. Ewing again. Ewing scores. 15-13. And Kendall Gill down under 30, under 20. And 10 seconds to go. Charlotte's going to try and tie the game. Gill. Inside, good pass. Gatson got it. Gaddison, and that's going to be it. The end of the first quarter, we're tied at 15. A great game, but it is 15-15. We start the second quarter here just like we started the first. Tied. Gill now. Over to Chapman. Scores. And a three for Chapman. It's 18-15. Anthony now. Anthony. That's Wilkins. No. And Johnson, a rebound, are going to run. Here's Newman. Newman will be back. Charlotte Hornets up by 3. They're playing well. New York's playing kind of a zone right now. They got Ewing inside, but he didn't help out. Gill to Newman. There's Vandaway. Vandaway over to Wilkins. Wilkins over to Vandaway. Vandaway to Wilkins. They go outside to Ewing to Wilkins. Over to Anthony. They bring it out. New York down by 3. Early in the second. They're a very solid team. There it is. Wilkins scores, and it's now 18-70. Remember, they had a couple early fouls. John Starks is about to come back in. He's about to come back in. Take it away, Vandaway, and that is Greg Anthony. No good. And Chapman a rebound. No, and they have it the other way. Here it is. Vandaway. Kiki. No. And Chapman will go. Chapman will bring it back. Under 6 minutes. They go out. Newman pulls and misses. Ewing again. Ewing to Vandaway. Vandaway and Anthony. No. And Chapman will have it the other way. It's back and forth, back and forth. A 1-point game for the Hornets. They would love to get a win in New York. Definitely would be big, especially in the Eastern Conference. Gill scores. Kendall Gill, especially in New York, it's a team that they're emerging. In a year or two, they might be good for a championship, and that's going to be a timeout. The Hornets by 3 over New York. So Larry Johnson is back in, and Knicks are 20-17.
Substitution on the court.
Starks. Oakley to Starks. Ewing. Ewing one-on-one against Matt Kaminsky. No good, and that's a foul that counts, and that's on Kaminsky. It's 20-19. Chapman now will come out, and Patrick Ewing will try and tie the game up. He does. It's going to be 20-20 with under 5 minutes to go here in the half. Chapman over to Reed. You got to really work the ball in this game. This is not a game of all fast breaks. Even the Lakers are starting. Oh, what a play to Larry. Larry Johnson, look at this. Good night. A slam dunk right there, and it's 22-20. Ewing, the fadeaway, and it's in. It's 22 all.
22.
And 4 minutes to go. Chapman got it. 24-22. Starks. The X-Man. Starks again. Starks over to Ewing. McDaniel. They're doing both ball movements on the outside. Good defense at 3 and no good. And Reed the rebound. That was a huge rebound. That was a good defensive stop by the Hornets. If they're going to win in the playoffs, they're going to have defensive stops like that. There's Del Curry, and he hits from the wing. That is a big shot and a big lead for the Hornets. A big, big lead. Starks. Over to McDaniel. McDaniel over to Vandaway. Into Ewing. Ewing can't have it. Rebound. Ewing got it. And a timeout. Timeout. And the Hornets have a 2-point lead.
Hornets timeout call.
So the Hornets have a timeout, 26-24. In our game of the week, second week, there are 24 games of the week. And then when we get done with the games of the week, we will have the All-Star game. We'll have everything, and it should be good. It should be really fun. About 25 broadcasts, then we go to the playoffs. And the playoffs will be a heck of a game. It'll be incredible. Bogues to Reed. Reed, how many steps do you get? Reed, God, no. Reed got it. So Reed, Jackson. Jackson, and there's the slam dunk to the X-Man. Xavier McDaniel, number 32, and Mark Jackson with the assist. The Hornets up by 2, under 2 minutes. Muggsy. Muggsy over Newman. Got it.
Newman, assisted by Muggsy Bogues.
And he got it. It'll be 30-26. Jackson, no good, and Muggsy again. He's all the way to Newman. Slams it through. It's 32-26. Starks. Starks again. Starks. That's 3 seconds. He's upset with himself, but that's good defense. He got nailed for 3 seconds, but that was a very good call. The Hornets are playing great defensive basketball. They really are. Bogues. Bogues to Curry. Got it. Oh, Del Curry. And now will the Knicks take the final shot? They're down by 8. They can't afford to go down by 10. They might have tried 2 for 1. Let's see what Mark Jackson does. The Hornets have now a big lead, and that's huge. And Jackson out 20 seconds. Clock is ticking. And 11, 10, they're going to start their offense. Jackson. Ewing. Ewing, and he got it. It's going to be 4 seconds to go. 3, they're going to hurry it up. Gill will fire it. No. And at the end of the first quarter, at the end of the first half, the Hornets have a 34-28 lead over the Knicks. In our game of the week, 34-28. So we're going to start the second quarter, second half. Patrick Ewing, 7 of 11, 15 points for Ewing. Heck of a good guy. They're going inside to him and looking really good. Like, seriously. So we're going to go ready to go. Kyle Curry gets to it, very quickly do something. And it is 36-28. Starks, 3. Got it! John Starks, and now it's a 5-point game. The games always pick up in the second half, especially when it's a regular season and the playoffs are intense all over the place. There's Curry, should have pulled at the wing, but he hits there. And it's 38-31, 7 minutes to go here in the third. Starks, Ewing, Jackson, Starks again. Trying to go inside, they're down by 7. They go into Charles Oakley, who scores inside. Now they're doing a good job in and out, and right now it is 38-33. They're on about a 60-point pace. Folks going one-on-one. Bogues over to Reed. Oh, they're trying to get Bogues inside. I don't know. Muggsy. Johnson. No. And here's McDaniel. McDaniel the other way. Starks. Into Oakley, who slams it in, and it's 38-35 with under 6 minutes. And Bogues down. Muggsy into Reed. He slams it in. It's 40-35. So 40-35, 5 minutes to go. Here's Larry. Larry, and he's reverse dunks it over McDaniel, backed him up all the way in. The Knicks, a 7-point game. Starks from right there in front of the line. It's 42-37. The Knicks, they've been trailing this whole second half. Oh, what a play to Larry Johnson! And that's why Larry Johnson is one of the best. It's 44-37. I am shocked at how the Charlotte Hornets are coming in here and controlling the pace of play. Ewing, no. Rebound, no. And here's Kaminsky to Bogues. They're going to push it down. Bogues, 4 minutes. Muggsy. Muggsy, Bogues. They're going to look to the outside. Curry, they got to be more careful with the basketball. They're up by 7 points. And you don't need to shoot in 24 seconds. They're working the ball around, but you got to shoot. And a foul. An offensive foul on Larry Johnson. And a timeout. It's 44-37. We'll be back.
Substitution on the court.
So bring it in, 44-37. Jackson, and he puts it through, 44-39.
44-39.
Bogues. No, and Oakley again. Oakley to McDaniel. Jackson, their savior, and he puts it in. It's 44-41. They're starting to pick it up. And Muggsy Bogues knows under 3 minutes. Gill. Gill one-on-one. Gill. Reed, no. Curry, over to Gabinski, to Bogues. Curry over. They go to Gill. 2 minutes to go here. Charlotte Hornets by 3. Kendall got it. Oh, what they're doing. Oh, those are daggers. You bring the ball 25, 30 seconds in a possession. You work it around, and then you go to the middle and score. And in a game like this, my goodness. Starks out to Mark Jackson. There's the long two. What a nail. He nails it. That's John Starks again under a minute and a half. And a timeout. The Hornets 46, New York 43. So we're about ready to go. 46-43. Gaddison will throw it in. Gaddison over to Kendall Gill. The Hornets, they lead by 3. These, a lot of these possessions are big. Kendall, that was not a good shot. Ewing the rebound. The shot percentages are so high because they're able to work the ball around. Ewing is trying to go one-on-one. Kiki Vandeweghe, remember he played for Denver in the 80s, was a great scorer. Ewing got it. 46-45. It's a 1-point game. And now there's a uneasiness on the Hornet bench. Right now, New York, they can feel it. They're going to run down the clock, probably nearing to the end of the quarter. The last minute of play, the Hornets up by 1. So here's Chapman. Chapman taking a look. Chapman now, they want to run it. 5 seconds, 6, 5, 4. They got to shoot before the end of the quarter. The shot, no good, and that's it. That'll be nothing there, and at the end of 3. The Hornets are holding on to a 1-point lead in a game where Larry Johnson has at times dominated, but he's fell off in the last few minutes. Here's Anthony. We go to the 4th. Ewing, and he got it. It's now New York has a 1-point lead. Their first shot in the 4th quarter, and the crowd loves it. But if you're a Hornets fan, you are feeling the pressure. New York on a run now. Here in the 4th, Gill pushes off. They go to Chapman. Chapman one-on-one against Anthony Mason. Chapman, oh, that's huge. That is Ewing. That's actually Greg Anthony. Anthony, I thought it was Anthony Mason. That's Anthony Mason, and a miss. He gets his own rebound, and he'll go to the line. So the foul's on Newman. So Mason will shoot 2, and he nails 1. 48-46. 49-46. 49-46. Gill. And Kendall Gill. He forces, and that's going to be another defensive stop for New York. And the shot no good. Chapman. Gill. Gill, and a foul, and he nailed it, and now they can tie it up. It's on Patrick Ewing. So Gill has 11 points tonight and a rebound, and this is big. This is to tie the game up with 6.5 to go. Nails it, and we're tied. So the Knicks, like they're looking right now, and the New York Knicks, here's Ewing, and did they get him in the air?
Second team foul.
No, they weren't fooled there. As soon as he was fouled, he went up and jumped and got his arms out like he was shooting. He wasn't. Anthony to Ewing. Against Kaminsky. No. And a rebound by Larry Johnson. Chapman. Gill. Gill. Chapman to Gill. Got it. And it's 51-49. The Hornets lead. Anthony to Wilkins. Ewing. They're going to foul him. It's on the floor. And that's going to be a Matt Kaminsky. You only get 5 fouls. I believe that's the third on Kaminsky. And Oakley will bring it in. The Hornets by 2. Anthony to Wilkins. So Wilkins to Vandaway. He's a shooter. I mean, he is. He's good. Ewing double team. They go to Greg Anthony, and a miss. The Hornets are pushing it up. Newman. Gill. And Chapman. That was a bad shot. A miss. Oakley will go down to Wilkins. 51-49. Anthony blocked, and Chapman will go the other way. He's got a 4-on-3. Gill back to Chapman. Kaminsky, no good. Rebound, Kaminsky, no! He had a chance to make it a 4-point game. Vandaway pulls and misses. And Chapman again. Kaminsky. Oh, he's got that one, and he got it in. He's not going to miss 2 of them in a row. And now it's a 4-point game, and the Knicks got to be worried. The Hornets are getting easy shots in the timeout. They got to talk about it. They have to talk about this one. 53-49, 3:47 to go. And the New York Knicks. And Charles Oakley. Oakley to Jackson. Ewing. Jackson will settle down, and there's the steal. They go to Muggsy Bogues. It's the fast break. Muggsy, what a pass to Dale Curry, and it's a 6-point lead. Dale Curry has just made it 55-49. Jackson and Starks. Starks to McDaniel. Into Ewing. Turnaround, no good. Kaminsky the rebound, and now it is pressure for New York. They go down to Larry. Takes the baseline. Scores. And it's 57-49. Jackson. Ewing pulls and hits, and it's going to be 57-51.
57-51.
So they're hanging on by life support. The Hornets now got to hold it for a little bit. They're working. They just can't hold it and let it go. They got to get a good shot. There's Larry Johnson, 59-51. Jackson stolen away, and here's Muggsy. Muggsy again will look.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Muggsy Bogues. They go, Larry to Muggsy. They're going to go to Larry Johnson. Reed to Curry to Larry Johnson again. A minute 40. If they score, it's going to be trouble for New York. Kaminsky! And there it is. Matt Kaminsky's fourth of the game. Ewing is 21. But right now, it is all Hornets. And the people are leaving. Ewing needs an and one. Trying to get the foul. They'll give him his 23rd point. Over the minute 23 to go. They're going to pressure Bogues. An 8-point game. What a game for the Hornets. Del Curry. There's going to be a steal, and here's Starks. Oh, what a steal, and Muggsy Bogues will have it under a minute. And now they're going to hold. The Charlotte Hornets could be 3-0 and undefeated. Curry. Curry over to Bogues. And the Knicks need to stop a three, and that's the game. The Charlotte Hornets are going to win. They're going to win. It is 64-53. And the Hornets, now the people came back for some reason. Ewing, I guess they went back to their seats, but the New York Knicks, that was it. And yeah, what, didn't the people all leave? And then it showed them coming back, maybe a glitch. But the Hornets are just going to run out the clock in a 64-55 win, a big one. They're going to be 3-0. The New York Knicks go to 1-1. What a big win for the Hornets. For the Hornets, a huge win. Patrick Ewing, a big day. But the New York Knicks lose. Your final score, the Hornets 64, New York 55. And that's going to be it really quickly. Team comparison, 58-53 in field goals. Not many threes. Free throws, not many. 7-3 in fouls. You're not getting a lot of fouls. It's all right. Don't need a lot of fouls for this. But it is 64-55. Your final That's going to be it for today. We'll see you next time. Have a great day. The Hornets beat the Knicks 64-55.